a special night.
It is a special night.
It's got an eerie feeling about this one, doesn't it?
Yeah, it's dead silent outside.
Yeah.
It's like something's coming.
You can't
And
even
not just
hear,
me.
You can't even hear birds at the moment. You just hear the howling winds.
It's because they're all in WA.
What do you mean?
What do you mean?
What do you mean, you mean?
What do you mean? You mean?
I mean, outside, it's dead silent.
You know what I'd compare it to?
What?
It's like, you know when the beach starts receding, the tsunami's on its way?
Oh, yeah.
The birds, they just fucking, they know
The
what's
birds,
up.
the
They
birds
know
start
what's up.
fleeing.
Yeah, the birds are the first to go.
Yeah.
And
You
then
don't even-
second to go, the fucking cockroaches.
Yeah. And then the ants go in their holes.
You know what doesn't leave? The fucking toads. They don't leave shit.
Oh,
'cause
well,
they're-
the cane toads will be on the throne.
yeah, they'll
that's
be-
for sure.
They get high. They get high very quickly. That,
We'll get
that
into
being
that.
elevation high.
We're filming this on an Origin night,
A special
obviously.
night. Very special night.
as you can see. Our
We are in
jerseys.
costume if you're watching the video.
Yes.
Welcome back to the Mayfield podcast, the podcast by mates for mates. I'm
As always.
Jackson. I am joined with Jordan, and Chip Major McGrath, guys. How's things?
Jordan.
Yeah, well,
Jordan.
Dragon.
Oh, I thought you were going to give me like a cool name.
Nah, I'm
No,
all
we're
out of
straight.
those. That ammunition ran out about a month
My bad.
ago.
I thought it was just like
And do you really want like one of the names that would be picked about you at the moment?
no.
Yeah.
So
No.
Jordan will do.
Dragon, how you feeling, mate?
Good, boys. Yeah, good.
You look lighter. You look like a weight's been lifted off your shoulder, or you've just
has.
busted a very big fucking nut.
Both.
To our listeners,
Jesus Christ.
It's almost like a bittersweet episode. I was going to say sad, but it's not sad at all.
No,
it's not
it won't
goodbyes. It's
See you later.
See you later. But yeah, Dragon, you're traveling in the world, mate. This is your last episode with us for a bit.
Yeah. Yeah. So, so I'm going over to Switzerland in about, it's actually 10 days from today. Did the
Fucking
math. So I'm hiking around Switzerland, Italy, and France for a good month, and then traveling around the rest of Europe for another month or so, and then heading over to Japan for the foreseeable future. So
Can we
That's
cut the
nuts.
bullshit real quick? Like, you're going over to Switzerland for the hiking.
I was about to say. I was about to say that.
Oh yeah, the mountains are mad there, mate. You're not going to see outside four walls. You'll be staying at the same club for that long.
Probably, yes. Make it through one town, I'll stick it there for a while.
You're actually
Ooh,
just
stick
you're
it
going
where?
to Switzerland to hunt for snow bunnies.
Yeah.
Like, that's unbelievable.
And they're not
inevitable.
elusive over there.
Nah.
Yeah.
They are not
They're by
elusive.
plenty.
nah.
So
hope so.
what's the goal really? Like, have you kitted out yourself with hiking stuff? Are you just going to wing it as you go?
Nah, I kidded myself out. I was talking to Chip a bit about this the other day.
Oh,
like
you're
when-
fucked then.
Yeah, no, Chip told me everything that I need.
What would he know?
No. I do a bit of backyard fucking
Chip
camping,
apparently
mate.
is a renowned pioneer.
Yeah, I am, man.
As we've said many times, Chip's travelled the world twice and spoke to everyone once.
Yeah. I'll tell
he
you a
knows a
list-
thing or two about
There's a
travelling.
list of cunts in Switzerland too you don't want to speak to.
Like who?
Jez. He starts name dropping.
Timothy. If you see that little cunt on a mountain, don't go near him.
I'll push him.
No, so what's the plan? You're going to hike for a month and then what? Just do the typical Europe trip?
Yeah, so like the hike goes. It won't be a month for the hike. The hiking will be like over like a few weeks. So it's like 200 and a bit kilometers over
Fuck.
through Italy, Switzerland, and
That's
France.
fucking awesome.
Guided?
No.
No.
That's
Wow.
awesome.
Meant
That
to
is
be.
awesome.
Yeah,
But
wow.
we're winging it. Just my mate Angus and his youngest sister. She's like a full qualified scout.
Oh,
so
wow.
she's just got the everything. So if we get like attacked by a bear or something, like she'll know what to do.
Because
I hope.
do they do like bear training in Australia for scouts? Because of all the bears here?
Yeah, probably.
Koala bears.
Yeah,
Drop
drop bears.
I have no idea what it's like at this time of the year, but is it their
like-
winter or is
It's
it?
their summer.
Oh, so it's
So,
mid.
So it's
but
like
what's their
perfect.
summer like? Is it?
About like
like winter here, wouldn't it?
nah, it would be warmer. So it's literally just like the most perfect Australian conditions you could imagine.
wow.
Like,
What's
it's like
it called where you're hiking? I'll show them.
Mont Blanc, MONT.
I've heard of that.
BLANC. So
I've heard of it. Chip's done it.
Yeah.
Poppy's seen it.
Yeah.
I've heard
That'll be
whispers.
fucking
Pretty much
awesome,
sums up
man.
our group.
Imagine hiking through that shit.
Wow.
Yeah,
If our
that's-
editor's any fucking good, he'll throw up an image right now.
Hey, edit this shit out.
Yeah, I know him personally. He isn't that good.
How cool
That'd
is
be
that?
awesome. Fuck, man. You're going to like see this sick as shit. Like imagine the views over there. You'd wake up every morning and it'd just be like the best view.
So is the goal to summit
Yeah, you're gonna go
Blanc?
to Everest.
So you can Mont Blanc is like the actual mountain. So
Not a mountain.
Mount
no,
Blanc.
it is. It is a mountain.
Oh,
It's Mont Blanc is the mountain, and it's the I think it's the highest
Mont
mountain. It's Mont Blanc. It's the I think it is the
Mont
highest
Blanc.
mountain in Switzerland.
No,
Yeah.
it's Everest, cunt.
Hey,
Everest is, bro. Trust me, I've done it.
sorry, dude. But yeah. So it's called we're doing the tour of Mont Blanc. So it's like you go all around the Alps on the outside of it. And you still get to like 2 kilometers of altitude at some points.
yeah.
That's
Yeah, but we like next year we're going to hopefully do the Mont Blanc summit. So that's actually climbing to the top of the mountain.
Oh yeah, that's
So-
insane. How high is
That's
that?
so
cool.
I have no
sick,
idea how high it
Sounds
is, but it's
ridiculous.
like I was watching a video.
What?
dude, I tell you what, you're going to be higher than those mountains. So.
Which is I'm thinking about my asthma, dude. I'm gonna get like halfway and be stuck, and I'm gonna be like, "Kind of has to turn around."
Yeah, you won't even be able to
Don't
spray
figure that.
deodorant up there.
I know.
You're going to be on like Swedish headlines being like, if you're a foreigner coming to this country, do not climb unsupervised. Oh, speaking of that, did you see that,
Oh, yeah,
that
in
geezer who
Biela.
got stuck on Mount
Oh,
Biela?
yeah.
That's they get so many. Yeah, do you see what he's climbing, mate?
Dude,
He
was
seriously,
so fucked.
he went off trail to the max. It was like, you know,
Yeah,
those-
I don't get how though, because you park and you walk and it takes you to the bottom of the mountain where you fucking walk up from.
Sorry, look at Dragon. He's dying right now
Dude,
because
I
he's
just
swallowed
got
his
a-
beer wrong. You're
It's
fucked on
got
this
the
hike,
best
mate.
indigestion ever.
But yeah, that Mount Biwa, you park and you walk straight to the bottom where you climb. I don't get where the fuck he ended up at.
Oh,
he must have
dude.
taken one of those backcountry routes to the other side of the
country.
trip.
Dude, yeah, but watching shit like that makes me nervous because, like, thank you, Jacko. Shit like that makes me nervous because it's like that's Mount Biwa, dude.
Yeah,
That's
people are getting
like
stuck
that-
there.
that's like
let
1
alone
kilometer.
Mount Switzerland.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I hope you got like travel insurance and.
Yeah, I've got to get that. Actually,
Do you have like the
that reminds
air
me.
vac thing as well?
Is that like an EPIRB?
Nah, air vac's like
If you like
air
get
evacuation. I think
injured,
it
send the
stands
chopper
for.
and grab you.
Yeah.
It's like
Nah.
I'm pretty sure that's covered with all travel insurance, isn't it?
Nah, not all of them. Only some do.
Oh, true.
I remember we had to look at it for Bali. I think it's also if like
Yeah, you'd wanna get
something
that.
happens to your body,
It
they
gets
can
shit
get you
back
back
home.
to
They
it.
retrieve
Yeah.
it.
Yeah, they don't.
You might become a marker on the mountain,
Maybe.
frozen in permafrost.
Yeah, they might fucking
dragon.
name like the Garmin Trail after you or something.
That'd be pretty
Garmin
cool.
Trail.
Maybe I might jump.
No,
Well,
don't.
no,
Don't be
don't.
saying that sort of
Yeah,
stuff.
no.
Men's mental health. Come
Yeah.
on,
Don't do that.
guys.
Yeah, what a month. Don't do
You
that.
and even with your jump, you wouldn't get far. Like
That's rich.
I'm actually a bit of a quality jumper at the moment.
How good. And then you're
Yeah.
going to Japan, working with snow season.
Yeah, I actually
there.
just had a job interview before I came here.
Oh, did you? What are you going to do over there?
So I'm going to be a chauffeur in the with the driving the like picking up all the people from the airport to take them to the lodge and stuff.
Dude,
so when I was talking to her on
yes.
the interview, she was like, we want someone who's going to like, because this is going to be people's like first step into Japanese culture. They want to go in with a bang. So we want someone who's going to be able to talk to them, do all this shit. So like essentially I'm just going to be picking people up with the country driving the fucking bus, like making a party bus and stuff, pick them all
That's
up.
a grouse
drop
job.
them off to the snowfields. And
There's the strippers.
yeah. There's my
Rub and
lodge.
tug.
So do you stay? Do you stay on the mountain though? You stay in there
What,
and
in
drive back?
Japan?
Yeah.
I'm not too it's like right in the middle of Hakuba.
Oh,
So it's like she said, it's like a 5-minute walk from like everything you need.
So well, you won't be home like, since you leave in the 10 days. Like we won't see you for what? You're not coming home at all.
Well, I've got a return flight for like mid-August, but I don't think I'm going to do it because I was originally coming home to start working again at my current job, but I've already spoken to them. I'm just not going to come back until February because it's going to be a bit of a fuck around having to leave and go back. Well,
Yeah,
like
sure.
for 2 times.
You won't
so-
want to come back once a year, I reckon.
I know, so that's the plan. So it's either see you guys
That's
in
the
like
plan.
2 months or like see you in 8 months.
Yeah, true. Let's pray it's the 8.
But I know I will be back for early November because I've got
Have you got it?
Oasis
Yeah, true.
and Metallica.
Oh, fuck. You got to be back for that.
Gotta be
He's
back
like, what
for
are you
that.
coming back for? I'm going to watch Metallica at Suncorp.
Was it? Did my
Mad
reference? Because I was your reference for your job.
Yeah,
Did it work?
I told them Cox, she was my boss. Yeah, it worked. Yeah, she was like, yeah, your references seem like they know, impressed by you.
did
and
she
stuff,
call you?
so-
Nah, I
Nah.
did this like online thing.
Ah.
I was just hyping him up on it. There was even like little questions like, how well does he dress? And I was like, oh, I'm gonna have to bullshit here.
Dude, I did the interview with my polar bear shirt on.
Yeah.
Yeah. As soon as like I had to do a FaceTime, and I was like, as soon as it was calling, I was like, probably shouldn't be wearing like a polar bear shirt right now for a job interview. But no, she was cool as so.
Oh, you were just trying to match the climate, man.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, exactly.
You read the room.
Adapt.
Yeah, exactly.
Should we do what made and broke us then?
Yeah. What made me? Fucking hell! What made me this week, boys, is the next.
Stop farting, Jacko.
I got more grab tomorrow night in Brizzy, and then the next Thursday we all got paralysis in Brizzy.
Yeah.
Oh, is that next Thursday?
Yeah.
Stink. Yeah, so a couple good
so
Thursdays
good.
coming
Next
up.
Thursday.
And then what broke me was more grab tomorrow night. It's apparently he comes on at 10 and finishes at 1, so I probably won't go back on the coast till like 2:33, and then I've got to wake up at fucking 5 for work.
Which for a Thursday night
It's
DJ
ridiculous.
finishing
Yeah.
at 1 a.m.
What's the
is
go with
insane.
everyone doing Thursday night?
I don't know.
Well, I
They
think
seem
it's
to
more a
love it.
case of read the fucking room and
Yeah,
take the
take
Friday
Friday
off.
Don't true.
And really just enjoy your long weekend.
Yeah,
I think it's fucking stupid.
I definitely fucked up there.
No, you know what?
I can't think.
I understand Thursday night is stupid because you got to work on Friday. But when you have like gigs on Thursday nights or Sunday nights, the crowd is so much better because
Yeah.
it's only people who actually
want to be.
Wanna be
like,
there,
are there
yeah.
for the music
Yeah,
rather
that's
than
really
just
cool.
looking for something to do.
So true.
No, I've thought about this long and hard. And
But it's good, cool.
Speaking of long and hard and gigs, Coxie and I were at went and watched Holy Holy have their last gig on the coast the other week.
We spoke about this on the potty last
Oh,
week.
did ya?
Yeah, but you can touch on it again.
Yeah, which is like this fucking like how old do you reckon he was? Like 45, 50?
He was in his 40s. He's in his 40s.
Yeah, just this dude was full backing his blunder up on Coxie all night.
It was
and it took
fun.
Coxie about 30 minutes to actually push him off. He was he was loving it for ages, dude.
he was grabbing his hips and
I
shit.
did say, so spoke about it last episode. I had to take like 10 steps back, and by the end of it, I was so far back, and he just kept leaning on me.
It was like the dude literally had probably as much space between me and Chip, like at
And he
one
just
point.
kept going back.
Just kept falling
Yeah.
back.
You should have
into
given
it.
him a dry hump or
Yeah,
something.
sometimes
He
you just
just
gotta
gotta
give
see
what
what
they
he
want.
He
Give what they
grabbed him
want.
and like he was like moved him forward. He's like no mate, and then he like kind of went with a little grin and kept dancing, and then literally within about what 20 seconds he was back on him. Like
As soon as the chorus started, he was back on me grinding, and like I was like crying, laughing,
Yeah.
so, and like there's this older lady who's like in her 60s next to us. It was a really weird crowd.
yeah.
Anyway, and she was pissing herself laughing because she saw how uncomfortable I was and how I had to keep moving him. Like I
That's
was
fucking rogue,
I was
guys.
standing there on the lean like this
Fent lane.
because he kept leaning. I had a full fent lean.
That's like the reverse fent lane.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That
it was
one's hard.
fucked.
It's funny you say that.
As soon as I stood up, I could smell your fart as well.
Bro,
not
that
true,
thing,
not
I
true at all.
struggled to
rises.
think for the last couple of minutes, eh?
Chip, you've been struggling to think for way longer
You've
than
been
that.
trying to think since you were born, mate.
It's funny you guys say that because me and our good mate Grills had like a weird interaction at the surf club on Friday too when we had the long weekend. So we just popped in there for like a lunchtime feed and we ended up smashing a couple schooners. Anyway, we're walking to the toilets and I only had to go and Grills was just waiting out the front and I just hear out the front someone go, "What's your name?" And I just hear Grills go, "Oh, my name's Brendan." And he's like, "That's a gay name." Like he was pissed as. And then Grillsy told me he tried to like hug him and just like trying to be a nice person, he leant in and hugged him as well. And all the while this was going on while I was peeing, I come out and he's still like chatting to him. And all of a sudden he goes, "Is this your mate?" And he goes, "What's your name?" And I was like, "My name's Jax." And he's like, "It's not as gay as Brendan." And then he went in for a hug with me as well. Ooh. And I was like, "What the fuck is going on here?" And I like hugged. And he goes, "Boys, after I finish going to the toilet, I'll buy you a drink." And I thought about it after I left that interaction. And I remember seeing him. He had no hair on him. He was oiled, like he was oiled up. He was a silver fox. And I definitely reckon he was gay. And I said to Grillsy, I was like, "There is no way I am letting that guy get me a schooner because that
fucking
thing
way.
gonna be fizzing." That thing gonna be like it only came to my mind when I realised how perfectly shaved his legs were.
Yeah,
Well,
makes
and
it-
the get up.
who sounds
Like,
it? Look,
Any chance of being like an athlete or something?
sounds like you were like
Sounds
really
like you were
checking
like,
it
no,
out.
He was.
How
yeah.
perfect his
Perfect
legs were.
shaved
Oh,
legs.
he had
Shiny. I could see myself in them.
Yeah, oiled perfectly. Like
he was an older man, and
Oh,
dude,
But he had a set of
I don't
hair
know-
that wouldn't
I don't know
quit.
if this is derogative or not, but you know when they just have like that
Careful.
gay walk. Do you know what I mean? Like almost like
yeah, Dragon's got it.
almost like they're a bit sore. You know,
Ooh.
like
Okay.
and then that's just what I fucking.
It's 'cause they
that's
got-
what he had going on for
It's
him.
because they've all
Right?
got the Fuckmaster 3000 at home.
Yeah, or they've just been rear-ended onto the cows.
Yeah, in
come
the
home.
bathroom.
And guess what, Chip?
The cows never come home.
Yeah.
We've been trying to find those pricks for years.
They haven't been mooing for a while.
No, it's because everything on the coast is uphill. Those big cunts don't like going up it.
Coxie, what made and broke you?
Well, Chip, did you do a break or did you do both?
Yeah, I did both.
My bad. What made me is honestly just having Origins night. Obviously, don't know how it's going to go at all as a Queensland fan, but I like Origin.
We got a lot of faith.
I like Origin nonetheless. And what broke me, I don't know, we've got technical difficulties again.
How does this
Just hang
happen
on.
every fucking week?
Simple question. It's Lenovo.
The shittest laptop, bro. I don't know what we
Pretty
still
sure
have
your laptop's a
this.
transformer, eh?
Can't still kicking.
I'm pretty sure
though.
it's an actual transformer.
What broke me is let me know your thoughts on this. The other night I'm sleeping. This is like 2 or 3
Wet
nights
sleeping.
ago, and I wake up in the night, and there was a girl laying next to me,
what?
and then I was like, oh whatever, and like went back to sleep, and I was like, hang on, I went to bed alone. I was like, what the fuck? I opened my eyes, I'm like, glance over again, and there's like, I can still see this chick there. I was like,
I hate when that happens.
I was like, hang on. And I was like confused. I was like, did I go to sleep with a chick? And no. And I got my arm and I like banged it and it was just going through her.
What?
And then I pulled my arm back and I'm like, did it again. And it went through again. I was like, oh, I'm just seeing shit. And I just went back to sleep.
Fucking hell, that's a new low.
Dude.
Just went straight back to sleep. And then I woke up the next day. I was like, hang on, that's fucking weird.
no, that's
like-
HRs.
like-
that's fine.
Dude. That gave me goosebumps.
in the moment, I was just
Made him
really
hard.
confused.
Yeah, I'm
I was really confused. Like, I'm just seeing shit. Like, and my arm was just going through it.
Oh,
Like,
that's
I could-
why.
That's
When I came and checked on you, there was a hole in the pillow.
But yeah, I was just laying there and I could just see her.
That's a fucking
And
weird
I was
out
just
though.
was it just like a body shape or could you see a girl? Like,
No, like I could see
a
a
woman,
girl.
I hope.
yeah.
Like, I couldn't see like her face because like the moonlighting into my
of
room, but I
backpack.
could see her hair. I could see her body. I
Oh.
could,
Dude,
No, I was
that's
just putting my
fucking
arm
creepy,
through it.
bro.
Now, there's two ways like we can look at it.
oh,
The first one is a paranormal standpoint,
Experience.
which is fucking
scary.
which is
Spooky.
scary as anyway. Or
The
we
latter.
can look at it from a standpoint from the depths of loneliness.
Yeah,
Which I tend to think
I tend to usher towards that one too.
is a little bit more likely.
Yeah,
All right.
I think this is a new level, a new level of loneliness.
But yeah, it was weird. I just was like, oh fuck.
That's
Now,
surely-
all I fear that next episode or in a couple of episodes' time, Coxie's going to come on and go, "You wouldn't believe it. Look, I brought my friend," and we're like, "What? Yeah, he's sitting right here," and he's made up a friend that goes around with him, like an invisible one. That's what I'm worried it goes, and he's named him like Fredo or something.
the next episode's called "A Tale of How I Went to Paranormal Jail."
I'll be in a straitjacket next episode.
How did you not like
fucking hell.
freak out? Like
Yeah.
I know you were half
That's-
asleep, but the fucking if you put your hand through a person's body, surely you
No,
freak
but that's
out.
why the next day when I woke
backpack
up, I
was
was
better,
like,
wasn't it?
that's really fucking weird. Like, it just didn't. I was like, what? Like, I still remember seeing it.
Fucking man,
But
what's
I was
going
just
on?
so.
Was she
At
cute?
first, I was confused. I was like,
Was she
I gone to
cute?
bed with?
Was the ghost fit?
Yeah. Nah.
Did the ghost have an arch?
Did the ghost have dimples?
Well,
Was the ghost wearing a backpack?
no, but the ghost. Oh, actually, no, never mind. Yeah. Anyway.
Yeah, all right.
You know, the ghost gave me the best 8 minutes of my life.
Keep us updated on this ever evolving
wait.
situation.
I hope the ghost is somehow
Wait.
horny.
if you see the ghost again, send her into Harry's room.
Oh, I hope it's not the same ghost that gave me hickeys.
Could you imagine if the ghost like turned out to be like really
A
cool?
hand job beast.
It's just me doing it though. Oh, I got this really bad ghost. I'm just got a wanking problem. Dude, I can't control it.
Oh
She
my
keeps giving me hand
God.
jobs.
Bro, if that ghost gives hand jobs, make sure you tell her to not be a stranger tomorrow.
Go down the hall to your left, please. Chip's waiting.
Fucking hell.
Honestly, like some poor cunt see like demons at the end of their bed, and you're getting the absolute cream of it.
Yeah, I used to have a man in a top hat in the corner of my room.
Sleep
Remember we had
paralysis.
that? Yeah, we had that conversation.
It gives me goosies every time.
Yeah.
It's always after a massive fucking weekend, dude.
See, I've never had anything like that.
Which is the most scat thing about it.
Wait.
Like, you already hate your life after a massive one, and then the man in the top hat comes visits you, and you're like, this cannot get any worse, dude.
He's like about to give you a lecture.
Like, dude, fuck off.
Surely not, mate.
It's so
It's
cool.
fucked and scary, and it's like 7 feet tall, bro.
The man,
Bro, I reckon I'd love to
No
have fun with
face,
the
just
guy.
a dude with a top hat.
you just have the same dude.
Yeah,
It's quite
And-
common.
Yeah.
A man in a top hat.
but it's apparently the most like fucked up. Apparently, there's been the most cases of like bad shit happening with that sleep paralysis
Don't
demon.
say that, cunt.
No,
I
but
hope
like
he's
this
horny.
is
The man in the top hat's got a taste.
The man at the top out's hell good a hand job.
The man in the top hat has no remorse.
Ew.
But he turns around, he's got like that meme line, and you'd be like, oh no.
Dude,
Yeah, it's
has it ever like walked towards you? Because
No,
it's
I've-
always walking past the window for
Really?
me. But there was one time, and it was after New Year's. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge. Massive, actually,
seeing-
massive holiday period.
Seeing the man in the top hat in the Glenworth Valley would be scary.
And the cunt was in my room, and it walked towards me, and
Yeah, nah.
it got to the point because you can never see the face or
Yeah,
anything.
yeah, nah.
And that it's always like a shadow.
Yeah.
and his hand reached out, and I woke up, and it's giving me goosies even thinking
like a
about
real
it.
slender, scrawny looking.
Yeah.
So you were asleep because you said you woke up.
But like you came to.
You're it's like you're still awake.
Oh, right. Sleep
I mean,
paralysis.
still-
My
yeah,
bad. Yeah, I know what you mean.
That's
Like,
fucking
yeah.
hectic.
Yeah.
My bad.
So fucking
that's-
scary.
that's right.
bro. Mine was repetitive though. Like I haven't seen that motherfucker in a long time.
Neither.
But it was when I was like younger. I used to have this combi analog clock next to my bed, and it was like also acted as like a little night light, but it would like just silhouette like the corner of my room.
Yeah.
And I don't remember what time it was, but let's say like I woke up in the middle of the night, I couldn't move, and I looked over in the corner of my room. Everything was like dark except a little bit of light that the analog clock made, and you could just see the dude in the top hat there. And I couldn't move my body except my eyes, and I could look over and see the time. And it was like, I don't remember, but like say it was like 3:12 in the morning, right? All the shit happened, freaked out. Finally, eventually went back to bed. Whatever. Next night, same thing happened, exact same time again. Happened like 4 nights in a row. Bit gay, but I slept in my mum. I moved my mattress into my mum and dad's room. I slept in there for like a good 3 months because it was I
How
was
old were
so like 17.
Yeah, you're right.
No, it would have been like 11 or 12 maybe.
I had a period as well where I got scared. I had to start sleeping. I had to move into my mum's room.
Yeah, dude.
Sleep on the floor there.
I still get scared of the dark when I put the rubbish out.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah,
And the
it was-
night, yeah,
yeah.
it does. Yeah, it's fucked.
I don't get scared of I get scared of getting jumped.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Do you like get
Well,
scared of like
sometimes-
spirits though? I used to get scared of like a
No,
ghost. or something.
scared of like a murderer.
Yeah.
Yeah, like that's why like
But
I'll think about
sometimes I try to act hard and like stare into the
Dude.
darkness.
Yeah.
And then you're like,
that Beetlejuice. Are you trying to stare at the
And
ghost in
if
the corner of my room, but I look at the wrong direction?
and it's sort of like, if you're there, I see you, motherfucker.
Yeah. Well,
I used to walk around the house and go and like, act like I had a gun and stuff.
Yeah, I like
I've got a gun.
Don't try me.
yeah,
you like
mum-
roll your shoulders back a little bit.
Yeah.
I bet you do.
Dude.
I'm ready. What were you gonna say, Chip?
Mum's was the worst because you know how fucking like big mum's house is. Like how far it is
Flex.
from the bins. Like the thing was like fucking 110
I was gonna say your mum's
meters
house ain't that big.
away. No, like as in like she's
You know,
on
mum's bad in Beverly Hills.
as in like she's on property. So like the bins were like
Yeah.
a good 100 meters away from the house.
Fuck that, dude.
And it, mate, it was sometimes fucking
spooky-
terrible.
and you're
Like,
It's
you
It's
hear
terrible.
everything with a property like that, eh?
Yeah, it's fucked.
It's a spooky area. It's like
It's-
just the right amount of bush.
Yeah, when I
Really?
was younger, man, I would like just full on sprint.
Yeah.
I would sprint
Yeah.
the bin,
I'd
and then on the way
sprint
back,
now.
I'd have my hands up.
No wonder you were
I'd
so
do
quick.
anything. Yeah. Yeah, running.
You'd
fucking
sprint because
stink.
your mum would yell at dinner time.
Ain't gonna be late for that shit, bud.
To jump off the paranormal stuff, what made me this week, and I think everyone in this room can relate to it. And so you could be the most handiest guy in the world. You could build a fucking orphanage for struggling children. You could build shelters for homeless.
Yeah, I can relate to
Guilty,
that.
guilty.
But nothing will ever come close to when you
big
put
three.
WD-40 on something and the cunt loosens up.
Yeah.
Dude.
Like, you know, I did that the other day. I was having dramas with this tool and I just look, spray, working like brand new. And it's like, it's like you're,
It's like a bit of dad law in that.
yeah.
That's what it
magic.
is. Like, it's just one of those handy little tricks your dad has as a kid. And then once you start cracking them, you feel like
It's
a man.
Yeah,
You feel
you
like
do
a
it.
superstar.
You do it,
Yeah.
and it goes to that Instagram video, and then like the talking, all the mountains pop up, and you see it all like, you know the one. Just tell me you know the one. You know the one.
I don't, but I'm with you,
fuck.
brother. I'm with you. I'm with you.
Surely, no, you
What? The faces in the mountains? Like
No,
the
you know, like when
presidents?
they like a start of a clip is talking and they say something that's just like out of control, and then it goes like, and
yeah,
it cuts to all the mountain scenes.
how it feels, and it's like
Yeah,
How I feel so from the first
Yeah,
go
like
for it.
HS
Some
Tiggy Toppy
shit.
has heaps of it. He
Right.
says like the most diabolical
Okay,
shit.
I know even.
Yeah,
okay.
It's like that.
Yeah, it's like a happy
It's
montage.
euphoric.
is
Yeah,
what
it's
saying,
absolutely euphoric.
Yeah.
100%.
Like as soon as like if especially it's something like that squeaky as well, it's like you move it,
Yeah.
and you slowly hear the it just becomes
How's
super
it
smooth.
The other night when obviously we had a massive night and I got back into our room and I must have been, well, I don't know how the fuck it's happened, but the door has like pulled off the hinges a bit and was making the most fucked up sound.
We know
you'd-
exactly
when you'd
how
open the
that
door.
I know how it happened.
Do we?
I do.
Oh, I slammed the door, didn't I? Yeah, I slammed the door because I was real pissed off. And it wouldn't it made the biggest fucking noise, man, for weeks. But I've opened the door that many times now, and I was like, I'm not fixing this fucking thing. That it's just pulled a bit of the fucking plaster back, so there's just enough room to clear now, so it's all fixed.
Nice.
How good's that?
Nice.
Man,
Nice.
there's nothing better than shit that fixes itself.
Yeah, exactly. And something that's going to fix itself tonight.
Because I was looking at that thing and I couldn't work out what was wrong. All the hinges looked sweet. Everything looked sweet, man. I was like, where the fuck from here?
Yeah.
Where from here?
Try your segue again. That was going to be.
Yeah, I know.
Everyone, Jacko's got a good segue.
Yeah,
Let's go.
something else that is going to fix itself tonight is Origin Game 3. But before we get into that, I'm going to say what made me and what broke me, actually.
This is the longest
And
one made and broke us
It's
ever.
more of a
I
philosophical
love
sort
it.
of one. And what broke me this week is
Philosophical.
why
Elaborate.
stop doing something that makes you so goddamn happy, all right? And
Masturbating.
I'm sure if you've been following along the last couple of weeks, you know that these two fucking dickheads have a little bit of a bet going on. Who's winning, who's losing, who fucking knows? Nobody can officiate it, all right? It's that difficult. So right now, I'm saying what broke me is the fact that the mate to my left, the mate to my right, they won't even have a fucking beer with me on Origin. And we just need to put the hatchet through the fucking tree, and I've got a little present for everyone, so just bear with me and mind my stockings.
Oh,
Is this it?
I'm so
This might be
excited.
it.
This is so it.
Fuck.
This is so it.
What? If
Is
you got a
this-
spare one?
Is this peace in the Middle
Yes.
East?
Dude, I agree.
Oh, it's northern.
While he's getting this, I
This cunt. Oh, Northern.
I was speaking to Chip about this briefly in the car.
Yeah.
Cheers, bro.
Fuck me.
Heifers.
I think I'm still out, eh?
Nah, just one tally, bro. He's just
think
worked
I'm
up. He had the whole seamless segue into this as well.
Oh, no. It goes back to everything that was good in my life at one stage.
I think our problem with drinking piss was we just always took it too far.
Yeah, where do you... What? Oh, yeah, no better way to start it than a fucking tally.
On a Wednesday night.
You know what shits me the most though about this? Like,
Thank you,
Cox, in
Jacko.
all fairness, you took it with welcoming arms then. Chip, on the other hand, he was still quite fucking,
Yeah,
I'm not doing this, poor me. But you couldn't wipe the smile off his fucking face because he knew he was going to have one. He knew he was going to have one. Cheers. You can't hide true emotion. Cheers, Dragon, to the
Dragon.
last episode.
Yeah.
So let us rejoice in this Toolie, and we're gonna watch the State of Origin team, the Queensland Cane Toads,
Holy crickets,
fight back to glory.
Wait, holy crickets, let's get blind.
See, this is our problem. Now we're going to get blackout
that
on
tastes
Wednesday.
so good.
That tastes
Not
amazing.
an ad, but could be an ad.
Yeah.
Not an ad, but if you knew what was good for you, it'd be an
Wait,
ad.
we'll talk about Origin quickly. Like, what are your predictions for tonight?
Oh, fuck.
Honest
me.
predictions?
This is coming out the next week, so these will all be irrelevant by then, but
We could call it.
I just genuinely don't think Queensland can bounce back. I have a hard time saying Queensland as well.
I got a great feeling that they're going to win.
Really?
Yeah.
I have a feeling there's going to be a serious dogfight, and it's going to be a
bring back
very
the
close
beef.
game.
I feel like we're either going to get up or like by a couple points on an absolute brutal game, or we're getting swept.
All right, so we're either going to get up or we're going to not.
We'll get swept. I reckon.
That is the epitome of sitting on the fucking fence. Chip.
I reckon.
I think we're going to either win
I
or
reckon we'll
lose.
win. I reckon we'll win 18-14. I reckon we'll win 18-14.
I can't tip against them, but man, look
can never
at
tip
New
against
South
them.
Wales team. Like they have the ability to pile on points. Queensland don't.
Yeah.
Like it's
18-14.
Yeah, but we have the
We
ability
got some grit.
to check the fucking fences.
And but like in 10 minutes, I reckon Sammy's gonna pop up on the beaches of fucking WA too, and he'll give him a good speech. So
yeah. Inside joke for anyone.
we
Yeah.
also like early. I think there's a bit more tension build up this week from like all the things that's been going on with Billy and
There
that.
is.
But Aaron Woods calling someone a grub,
Oh
that
my
cunt's
God.
very rich. I think you lost all right to talk when you went for that high five and went arse over a pack. So
Oh, wore your hair in a fucking what?
A man bun.
1400s Viking haircut.
yeah, well,
you know what I mean?
It's Yogi the Bear, that cunt.
I really don't like the slander towards Billy Slater. Like everyone's saying that he was a grub in his day. That shit was allowed back in his day.
Yeah.
On the footy field. So it's really completely different. And he hasn't been coming at people personally at all when he's been in media, and that's his whole point.
Yeah.
He's mad that Aaron Woods is making a personal attack at him.
I fucking
I
love
think Billy
it.
Slater's the only, honestly, like great footballer that hasn't got some rumours like back in their day they were doing some terrible shit. Like
Him and Cam Smith are pretty good.
yeah, even
They
like
must have good
JT and
lawyers.
like Wally Lewis has got some terrible ones against him too.
Yeah. I
AKA the King. Not sure for what reason, but
Yeah, I don't know. I just don't really like the disrespect towards Billy Slater.
I fucking love it though. It builds up like
Yeah,
the
it's
Oh, no, I love it for
the
that
theatre
aesthetic,
of the game.
Yeah.
Like the whole, we're watching this because you know they're going to kick off to Spencer Lenu.
Yeah,
like the
100.
average Joe is.
how
just
good
like,
was it? They were talking about like, Andrew Johns was like, they should literally just put him on for the first play, Sensalini. Like, imagine that kicking it to him after all of that.
Well, Queensland said that no matter what, they're going to be kicking right. So if you want anyone to run at him, make sure he's on the right side of the field.
Yeah.
So hopefully he just swaps sides.
Who's captain?
Munster.
Cherry's gone now.
Yeah.
Side note,
Old
how
Ches.
good does this taste?
This beer is
this
amazing.
tastes fucking good.
Oh,
Wait,
heavens.
bit of a hot tip. You know how I don't really gamble, but the other week I had a good punt
Yeah.
on the horse and I got up like $400.
Yeah.
Grillsy on the weekend came up to me and went, mate, I'm putting money on the Raiders to win the Monia Premiership.
$3.20.
Yeah, I got it on 370. He was like, it is so safe they run home. So I put everything I had on my sports bet on it. So I got 340 on the nose of fucking Canberra
Holy fuck!
to win. The payout's like over $1,000 if they win the minor premiership.
I might do the
Really?
same. What
Yeah.
are they paying right now?
How's that? Because it wasn't my money. Honestly, it's free money because I got up it. I
Yeah.
took the 50 out that I put in, and that's what I was left with.
Yeah, gamble responsibly while we're at it.
Could be an ad.
Not
What are you really
really
gambling
a
with?
gambler myself. My sports bet account's actually on $0. That's a good sign.
Mine's deactivated.
So yeah, my
Not
one
really.
bet I got on. Oh no, I got it on Canberra at 310. Stake 340. Payout is $1,054.
Fuck.
And they got a better run home than who else is up there at the moment? Fucking. I forgot who else.
It's such a weird competition.
Yeah,
this year.
It's honestly good to see though. Like at the moment, like teams that haven't been up there for years at the top.
Yeah.
Oh, the Chooks are up there, I think.
I agree.
It's just tight all around. You know how you've been
Yeah,
off
it
the
is.
piss?
Yeah,
I think if that gets up, you should hop back off it.
I should get back off it.
Yeah.
If
Because
that
if
gets
you have 1,000 in your back pocket and a good attitude,
if that gets up that night, you will know about
you'll
it.
conquer a small fucking suburb.
Yeah, you will know
if you-
about it.
If you have that.
I'm gonna get Bedina tattooed on my back in caps.
Postcode.
4575 is going to be on my back in caps. But yeah, I'll get that running. I'm fucking excited for that one too. Oh, a bit of a nuts thing to come out as well through the week. MH17. You know the plane that went down over Malaysia fucking ages ago?
MH370.
No, I thought it was too, but it's 17.
Wasn't it two?
He got confirmed that Russia
9/11?
shot it down. Russia shot it down from a
Bullshit.
missile coming out
that's war
coming out of
propaganda.
eastern Ukraine.
There's a bit going on in the world at the moment. It's pretty fucking scary. All I can
I honestly
say is-
want a war to kick off.
No, you
Dude, are
don't.
you fucking
stupid
serious,
cunt.
Chip?
How's that? You like that's a rare rage bait when you get three when you get three at one.
No, that was not a rage,
that
mate.
was-
Yeah, why would I want to go to
you
war?
were being
If I
so
agreed
wrong
with
about
you,
war.
if I was like this, yeah, I agree. It'd actually be pretty fucking interesting. You'd be like, yeah, I agree. Like,
Nah, that was a
So
rage bait
would I.
successful, mate.
Imagine if
I'm
Trump
clinical.
just somehow happened to come across this video, this podcast, and he goes, "All right, because you said that."
Yeah.
like he's
Oh,
ever gonna. If
better
he's
be
listening
on
to us, we got bigger problems.
Boy, imagine.
we got bigger problems.
But imagine if it did kick off and then after all, they looked at it and went, you know what? Employees of Australia shouldn't be taxing overtime.
Trump's listening to this episode. Oh no, Dragon's last one.
Oh, we can't start one now.
Lucky you're out of Switzerland. That's amazing.
We,
Sends like a
would we
missile to the mountain he's climbing.
Yes, the boys are back on the piss.
would we get drawn in? Like, would we get taken to fight if it was World War Three?
I'm not sure.
Four?
Well, I don't know, hopefully.
I'd fight for my country.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah,
if
for
you had
sure.
to, yeah, if you had
Fucking
to,
hell.
100%. Sure.
Well, if we had to,
No, but if they were
I would
asking,
do it
if they were
were
asking,
in
yeah.
conflict,
then do it
definitely.
now.
Well, we're
There's
not
always
we're not in
conflict.
conflict.
There's
though.
always
Coxie,
conflict.
No, as in-
respectfully, if it came to it, Coxie, I just think you should stay home.
No, as in if there was a genuine threat to.
Yeah,
like,
I'll look after the girls.
You'd be like surely you'd be like a nurse or something.
You maybe you could,
Yeah.
you might be able to get that like the Hatch Store Ridge
I'd
story
be
going
like
though.
fucking Simpson and his donkey. That's what I'd be.
I'd be like fucking what's that? Gallipoli
I reckon
dude's
you'd
name?
get
I'd be the
sniped
runner.
10 k's out on the boat.
Mate, with a head like yours, you'd be a sniper's dream.
Yeah, but the sniper wouldn't be able to penetrate this fucking skull to protect so much damn knowledge.
You're like the juggernaut that we bring out.
Release
the chip. He just
be-
comes in from like a fucking plane, just
Airlifted.
That'd be nah, would suck.
Dragon, you'd be screaming for sure. We'd put you out as bait.
no fucking
We'd
way.
put
I'd
you
be
out
a
in like
gun at war,
fishnet
bro.
stockings, and then
Fuck
you'd be as
yeah.
bait.
You know how they have those movies, the war movies, where there's always that really like it's almost like a coming of age for a certain character where they're so fucking nervous at the start and then at the end they find their bravery.
Yeah.
That's what you would be, I reckon.
I would
You'd be
fucking
like-
go in blazing up.
You'd be stoned.
All right, boys.
I reckon you'd be somewhat high up, eh?
Man.
Yeah, I reckon you'd
Yeah,
be high
Jacko.
up.
I feel like you'd be
In
like,
Al-Qaeda.
I reckon we'd come back and be like, mate, it's hell up there, and you just get on the phone and go,
Love is war.
nuke the whole joint, and we just drive away while you nuke it.
Jacko would be someone who does like the really fucked like speeches to get you hyped up.
yeah. And he's got like this really cool flask that he always carries.
Yeah.
That's like his signature thing.
He'd definitely have a hanky chief too.
He'd have his dog tag hanging out his shirt.
Yeah.
I smoke like
Yeah.
a chimney.
And
yeah.
they'd be like, sir, where'd you get vapes from? They went away years ago. Son, I've got crates of Vigets.
Not
Wouldn't you want
vapes,
to
man.
fucking know?
International shipments have been canned because of the war. We've got to go back to acoustic. And guess what?
Wow.
Prices are down because morale's low. That's what would be going
I
on.
could picture you with like a little war board pushing your little action figures around there.
But you'd get it completely wrong. It'd be like Germany, and we'd be like fighting in a different country. Be like, all right, we're getting invaded here. He was like, that was the last war.
I've just sent my 3 mates into an ambush.
As soon as we get fucky about this,
It's
well,
like-
how the fuck would I know? You would take
It'd be like-
you would take any responsibility, but before it, you'd be hyped.
Jacko'd be like, we'd go in an ambush. You'd be like, how would you know, sir? It might be an ambush. There's only one way to find out, and we'd all just get blitzed.
Cut.
All right, we should probably stop talking about war before we get somewhat like
Before Trump watches this.
No,
disrespectful.
Daily Mail, we want war.
Well, I've got a question for you to kind of get
the
off the
finger
war
one?
topic. Yeah, the finger one.
Yeah, finger one.
So bend over.
I shaved for you, Dragon.
Sorry?
I shaved for you.
Wait,
You
did you finally
shaved.
shave?
Nah, No, wait, let's not bring that up. Wait.
Why would I know?
Probably not. That one doesn't need to be for the world.
Apparently, you had to get the whippersnipper out.
I hit up Manscaped, man, and they were like, hey, we honestly don't have a blade that's got enough go about it. I was like, well, get something fucking coming, boys. Like, I need something. They went, how about you go to Bunnings? What would I do there? Get a fucking Ryobi whippersnipper cunt. That thing still broke.
Sorry.
Yeah, thanks for bringing that up too, Coxie. Now the whole fucking world knows.
Yeah, sorry, I thought that's where you were going.
Nah.
All right, enough pube talk.
There's no such thing.
I meant I shaved my ass, so I thought Dragon was in a finger or so.
So did you shave or not?
I hope
A couple
so.
spots. There's
Appreciate
a Nike
it.
swoosh down there now.
So the finger question.
Yeah, I'd get fingered by you.
Like on one hand, right?
9 in the arse.
Oh, ew.
How about a whole fist?
Make a fist, yeah. No, each finger, right? So I saw this on an interview. Oh, Chip.
Yeah, I don't know why I did that.
Can you tell us?
I'm fucking trying.
Yeah, he's going to have to start again because Chip just didn't emote.
Sorry, I don't know what I was thinking about.
You're a fuck.
Start again.
Just put like a fucking.
I might forget to edit that out.
I'll message
that's
her.
on you. Honestly, if that gets out, wait, us three, we didn't even like Chip.
No.
Wait, how's that? It gets clipped up. We want war that you said before.
That is
And then you're
terrible,
salute.
Well, if that's the case,
terrible.
me, Coxie, and Dragon all condemn the actions of our partner to our left. It's not something we agree with.
Yep.
And
I'm in Switzerland.
Hey. Anyways,
Sorry.
the finger question.
Yes.
So you've got one hand, right, and each finger. Okay, I saw this on an interview with Dude Perfect.
Oh, here goes everything.
Shout out to
you're
us.
fucking. You're different,
Yeah, you
eh?
explore the world, man.
Dude, perfect.
How cool. Dude Perfect, the gangster. Ping pong trick shot challenge 2.
That's the best one.
I saw that in Thailand.
That's the best one.
Yeah, anyways. So each finger, you can.
I just get what you said.
I was looking around. That was so good. And I was looking at Chip, and Chip just didn't even pick up on it.
I was picturing you on
whatsoever.
a Thailand holiday, like as a kid.
I'm picturing me behind bars after my salute.
Sorry, go Dragon. So this finger thing.
So each finger can. Sorry, is it eject? Is it eject?
Yeah.
Or dispense, I guess you could say, any liquid in the world. Right? So what 5 liquids do you choose?
Do you get the ramifications?
You
if
gotta
you
go-
choose a bad liquid, like
No, like,
if
what
you
do you
choose
mean?
soft drink, are you immune to like fucking
All right. On my
dental
pinky.
problems?
On my
No,
pinky, I
like
have
it's just.
Besito. On my ring finger, I have water in case you actually need it.
Cap.
Let's be real. Let's be real.
Did you notice he said in case you ever need it? Like it's not the only drink
When
you
have
actually
you
need.
ever needed it?
I do. I drink heaps through a week.
You know, you could like get the different cups of soft drink.
Yeah.
That's pretty much Chip's fingers, bro.
That's Subway.
Yeah. Oh, well, so each finger can dispense a liquid. Which one would it be?
It's any liquid in the world. So think about it properly. Like you can
one's-
play this smart.
One of mine's oil.
Who's
Gold.
going first?
I'm going liquid gold on one. Besito, liquid gold, water,
Pasito still gets first.
liquid coal. Is that a thing?
liquid gold.
Dickhead.
2 more. Oof. I mean, I'm not going to beat her.
I'd go liquid oil. Oil. I'd go oil. That's it. Liquid gold.
Parrot.
Hot chocolate.
Really?
Hot chocolate's not a bad one.
Why not?
That'd burn.
Well, so would probably liquid gold.
You're not drinking the
Proceed.
fucking thing. You're putting it in a cup and selling it.
Or a bucket.
Exactly.
You got unlimited one at a
I don't
bathtub.
know. What else is there? What else is
Semen.
expensive?
You got to do semen.
My first one's
I got a finger for that.
Mud.
my,
Did you say mud?
no, my first one's Margot Robbie's bath water. My second one is water, of course. Third one, Coke. Not my soft drink of choice, but you'll find out why I've chosen Coke. Fourth one, Southern Comfort. And fifth one, Liquid Gold.
Liquid ketamine.
What about like diesel? like petrol, like infinite.
How'd you go on
fuel
that?
and stuff.
Don't make us feel stupid, cunt. All right.
No, that's good.
That's what Tyler did perfect chose. So
What would yours be?
Fine. I'll get rid of Margot Robbie's
give us the-
bathwater for diesel.
Give us the perfect one. That is diesel, that shit.
Yeah.
I would go water, diesel,
Boo.
yeah, liquid gold or something like that.
Big
Chalky
old cum
milk.
shot.
Oil, surely, oil.
Liquid gold.
But you got liquid gold.
Cum
Why
shot.
do you need oil?
Don't forget.
Oil's also
Infinite
expensive
jizz.
and good.
Yeah, but gold.
Yeah,
You
but
don't need
oil.
oil.
No, it doesn't, oil, gold, doesn't matter. You've got endless funds, right?
Yeah, but your gold, you like wouldn't have to pour as much out as you would for oil.
Yeah, but oil, I'm thinking, put my finger in a little pump as I'm sleeping. Each night I'm pumping, let's say, 60 litres of oil minimum. It's a great way to earn some money as you sleep. And the other thing is hooked up to gold.
Nah, I would.
Chip hates that.
Yeah, I don't like the oil one.
Yeah,
but,
but Chip doesn't like giving up a Pasito finger. That's why. I'm happy to give up Pasito.
yeah, but there's shit that you don't compromise in life. That's one of them.
I would also choose like lava. Imagine being able to shoot lava out of your finger.
No, but imagine
Sounds like you're in your villain arc.
imagine like you go to dry your
Jack
hands or
off.
something like that and you shoot lava on someone.
Yeah, I can control it. I've mastered my powers.
Let us know what
Oh,
you
that's
guys
actually
would
not a bad
choose.
one. I like that
Web.
one.
A spider web.
Oh,
Can you use it though?
Come.
As a spider web?
Yeah, you're unlimited of it. Too.
Yeah, well, I just chose to.
how funny would that be? Like shooting like a web out of your finger and swinging by your finger. That would fucking hurt. Dislocate your finger.
No, it wouldn't hurt because I chose not to.
But then you'd web your finger too.
Yeah, you'd web it
disgusting.
and then web it around your hands.
Oh,
and
okay.
then you grab it.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
That's a good idea.
Tell us if we're fuckwits and you guys have better ideas as to what to choose.
Yeah, if you guys got something better to squirt out of your fingers, let me know. Send us a video.
Ooh. That is creepy.
All right, so should we just wrap this up? Have we got anything else to talk about here?
No,
No.
not particularly. This episode included everything.
It did.
And
That was
nothing.
good.
But the most,
nothing.
you know the thing I took out of it?
What?
But drinking piss again.
Mateship, and we're back. We are
Wait,
back.
how
We are
good
back.
has this tasted,
Oh,
by the
heavens.
way?
It's
Like,
gone straight to my
Thanks, Jacko.
fucking head too. Cheers.
Dragon.
Cheers, boys. Thanks
Dragon,
for having me.
We're going to miss you on this potty, mate. But
I'll
when
miss
you
yous
come
too.
back, I just hope you know there still won't be a seat for you.
Thanks.
Yeah, bring
I'll
back some
film some
stories.
content
Yeah,
while
it'd
I'm
be
over
good.
there for you.
Yeah.
Probably bring back a snow bunny. Hey guys.
I reckon
Yeah.
you might actually get locked up while you're over there.
Yeah, hopefully.
I like, as a mate, like I hope you do, but I actually really hope you don't.
Why would you get locked
locked
up?
Because I want you to come back.
Oh, thanks, bro.
No, you'll come
No,
back.
locked up in a
'Cause
relationship,
she loves
not jail.
You know why you
Oh,
know
I thought you meant in jail.
No, relationship.
you,
not
you know
jail.
but you know why you'll come back because you're going to meet someone that's never been to Australia before and really wants to live there. And then she's
Oh,
right
and I bring them
yes.
back.
Yeah, but then you're gonna have anxious thoughts of is she just using me for a visa?
Visa, yeah, I know.
So just have that in the back of your mind.
And
right?
you're
What
gonna
if I brought us
what if
all
she
back
falls in love with
girls?
me and all that stuff as well? Normal anxious thoughts.
Yeah, and
have.
you might also win the fucking lotto when you get back. Apparently,
You
good things
right.
home for Dragon.
Has anyone got an LFI?
Yeah,
Don't fucking
listen
bring
to
your
Coxie.
snow bunny back to Coxie.
All right,
Hey,
LFI.
you got an LFO. Oh, what was the thing you said before?
Do what
the good
Coxie
things.
wouldn't. Don't do what Coxie would. Sorted.
The good things.
You said as you were going to the fridge, something about doing good things in life.
Good things come in small packages.
No, why?
You were like, oh, what did you say when you were going to the fridge? Something about why give up on good things, things you enjoy.
I was about piss.
Why do
Oh.
stuff? Why stop stuff
Yeah,
that makes you happy?
that's it.
So
It's a
true.
simple one, but it's fucking effective.
It's very effective.
Yeah.
And look, you might think we're just
Alcoholics.
drinking away our emotions.
Fuck up.
But why would you know?
Oh, here's a
You
better.
haven't lifted down my shoes.
Here's a better one. Sacrifice everything for temporary happiness, and you won't work a day in your life.
Song of the week.
Yeah.
Dragon, you can
Yeah,
do it.
you have to.
Oh, go on, you fuck
Oh, we
up.
put him on the spot.
Hold on, let me
Come
go.
on, you Bonnie
Let me go
Rotten.
and glory here.
Come on, you rotten apple.
Oh.
Oh, did you want to choose
Not
it?
about you.
No,
go.
my music just started playing by itself. I really want this one song to be the song.
Oh, how
what
good's
the
this
hell
one?
is
How
this
good's
playing by
this one?
itself?
All right. Heroes by David Bowie.
Holy fuck.
And if anyone likes Regular Show, you will know the final scene of Regular Show on the last episode when they play Heroes by David Bowie. I've finished Regular Show about 5 times. I've cried every time, so play it.
All right, I've had enough.
What are your top 3 shows? Go.
Clarence, Regular Show, and Amazing World of Gumball.
You didn't say The Office.
Well, if we're talking normal shows, I was talking cartoons, but The Office.
So go top 3 any show in the world.
Yeah.
Any show, The Office.
Really? Shit choice. You only get one.
The Office, Regular Show, and
Bonnie Blues trilogy.
yeah, that's it.
Yeah.
Bonnie
Thanks,
Blues.
boys.
Bonnie
Cool.
Blues
See
sequel.
you guys.
Thank you.
Hey.
Queensland.